ILC Colchester specialises in certain things. You know, like all ILC schools, it has a very, very strong general English course, but it has a particular specialism in IELTS. It has a very strong IELTS course with very experienced teachers and a lot of resources and a great track record of helping people to achieve the IELTS scores that they need. It's also a great centre for young learner groups and hosts a lot of groups of young people throughout the year from February to November. In the summer, it's a very, very busy, lively and dynamic atmosphere, and quite exciting too. A lot of people from many different countries, adults, teenagers, younger children, 14, 15-year-olds. Throughout the year, it's a quieter kind of an atmosphere, but a studious atmosphere, and I think an atmosphere people like when they want to focus on what they're doing. We have a great variety of teachers. We have some young, relatively inexperienced, but very enthusiastic and dynamic teachers who are mostly CELTAs and some Deltas. But we also have some older teachers with 20, 30, even in some cases 40 years of experience, extremely qualified and able to work on many different types of courses. So as part of the classroom syllabus, students are meant to do and do work which is about living in the UK and study skills. And we have a social programme that goes alongside the academic programme, and the socials programme encourages students to do things where they're going to be using their English to interact with other students, to interact with Colchester itself, to play games, to get involved in social activities. So the social activities link in with the syllabus. What is important to us is the standard of the teaching. And no matter what type of teaching it is, whether it's teaching young learners or adults or groups or exam classes or general English, what we are looking for is a teaching style that encourages participation of the students, that encourages students to get the chance to communicate and to use new language in order to improve their English. These students have 2 double lessons starting at 9:15 and finishing at 12:45 in the morning, and then the ones who are doing the intensive course go on for another double lesson from 1:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and 3 o'clock is when activities start for those students who want to do them. So, you know, potentially students have got a very, very full day if they wish. For any student considering ILC, I would recommend highly that you choose from one of our schools. We have a great variety of schools. We have in great locations, you know, Cambridge, Bristol, Birmingham, Portsmouth and Colchester, and a lot of different places. And it's even possible to do a course where you visit 2 or 3 of those places. You know, we're very, very flexible. That's another great thing about ILC. There might be a product or some idea which we haven't published on the website, but if you phone us up and ask us, we can try and arrange for you to do something interesting, like 2 weeks in Bristol and 2 weeks in Cambridge or something like that. So if I were a potential ILC customer, that's the way I would think about it. I would think, well, what do I want to do when I'm in the UK, and can this organisation help me to do that?
Thanks so much, Max.
Okay.